The Anarchist Cookbook by William Powell. Introduction and Philosophy. A statement of intent arguing for violent resistance against perceived state oppression and the establishment. It frames the information as tools for the individual to fight back against an unjust system. Explosives and propellants. Detailed, instructional chapters on manufacturing explosives like nitroglycerin, TNT, and black powder from potentially accessible chemicals. Includes formulas for creating fuses, detonators, and plastic explosives. Incendiary devices. Methods for constructing devices designed to start fires. This includes recipes for napalm, thermite, and various firebomb, Molotov cocktail, designs, along with delay mechanisms and ignition systems. Weapons and combat tactics. Instructions for constructing homemade weapons such as silencers, sawed-off shotguns, zip guns, and crossbows. Also covers basic guerrilla warfare tactics, ambushes, and booby traps. Drugs and narcotics. A section dedicated to the cultivation of cannabis, the manufacture of LSD, and the synthesis of other drugs like methaqualone. Includes dosage information and subjective effect descriptions. Electronic sabotage. Guidance on constructing devices for electronic mischief and sabotage, such as telephone bugging, long-range microphones, and schematics for simple jamming equipment. Surveillance and countermeasures. Techniques for avoiding surveillance, including advice on detecting wiretaps, conducting counter-surveillance, and maintaining operational security and anonymity. Forgery and identity. Basic instructions on creating fake identification documents, forging signatures, and altering existing documents to create new identities or bypass security. Miscellaneous techniques. A collection of various unconventional and dangerous ideas, including instructions for lockpicking, creating tear gas, and other general advice for subterfuge and disruption. Legal and ethical warnings. A critical disclaimer, often added in later editions, highlighting the extreme danger, legal consequences, and high probability of injury or death from attempting any of the book's instructions. It strongly advises against practical use. The Anarchist Cookbook is a controversial and dangerous product of its time, reflecting the anti-authoritarian sentiment of the late 1960s. Its practical value is vastly overshadowed by its extreme peril. The instructions are notoriously inaccurate and prone to causing fatal accidents for anyone attempting to follow them. Beyond the immediate physical danger, its content has been linked to numerous tragic crimes and terrorist attacks over the decades. Ultimately, it is less a manual for revolution and more a historical artifact of anger, whose legacy is one of unintended harm and devastating consequences. The author himself later publicly disavowed the work.